And very briefly, future Ryan jumping in before the series starts because I was so excited explaining about my microphone I forgot to completely say the one thing I meant to say before the series started, so here we go. A couple of series ago I said that if you hadn't subscribed to the channel yet, please can you do so as a Christmas present to me. It's free and I would really appreciate it. Last time I asked, about 300 to 400 people actually did it, and that sort of channel growth is just insane. Like, I was so grateful and it was awesome. So again, thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed, please do. It would be amazing. Now, on with the video. Hello everybody and welcome. My name is Ursa Ryan and this is a new game with Mapuche. That's right, after playing a charity game and breaking it, if you didn't see last episode, really go and have a look at that. It was really good fun. But we are playing Mapuche today, which means we are returning to A to Z. Thank you again for all of the coffee and Patreon support for coming up with the ideas for this game. I am eternally grateful for your support. I'm also crossing my fingers, toes, and literally everything else that can be flexibly crossed like that this game actually goes out, because this game is a test recording for a new microphone I'm using. Maybe you can hear it, maybe you can't. It's very exciting, but my word is the technology very complicated and I'm not entirely sure I've set it up right. So if you see this video going up, it went well. As usual, remember to come to Discord for the full list of mods that I use when I play the game, including all of the user interface mods that I use, as well as for this exact save. You can literally copy and paste it onto your computer, but to those who like to do it retro style, I respect you. I find you confusing and slightly alluring. It is 6-player, small map. We're playing Pangaea today. Those are the details. It's pretty much left alone with the start position on balanced and no game modes on that I can tell. So pretty bog standard Deity game. We're going to be using Mapuche to celebrate the slightly unusual way that they can deplete an enemy city's loyalty, because it's one of the mechanics that I feel is not really used very often. Now, Mapuche were one of the civs that got a little bit of love in one of the previous updates before the new DLC came out, and in that they got a lot of extra strength to do with governors and culture and production and loyalty, and all of that being moved when you have a city that isn't your own, a city that you did not found. Basically, if I take someone else's city and I own it and I stick a governor in it, it gets 15% bonus culture, production, and experience. It's awesome. What you can do with Mapuche is actually set up a second capital that technically wasn't yours and basically make it into a production powerhouse city. But we've explored that a little bit before. I've explored the plus 10 combat strength from civilizations in a golden age. That's quite standard and is a ridiculously powerful ability that people really, people sit on that. Swift Talk is one of the best domination things you can play in this game. It's brilliant. Malon Raiders are a lot of fun, and maybe, honestly, the unique improvement, the Chemamal, I'm not entirely sure how you pronounce that one, but a little bit of extra production is good, but the extra culture from early game is a huge deal. Massive deal. But that's not what we're going to be focusing on. I'm going to be playing Mapuche as a science victory today. We're going to be trying getting a science victory. I haven't really got one of those in a long time. But I'm going to allow myself to take over enemy cities if I can cause them to flip with loyalty. In this game, my objective is to not directly take any enemy city with war. None at all. I'm never going to march a unit into an enemy city and capture it. What I will do is basically use my units to cause damage to units within their borders to do this 20 and 40 loyalty penalty. So it's 20 regularly and 40 if I kill an enemy within an enemy borders of the city, and they're in a golden age. It's really cool. That will flip a city to being a 3 city. Once it's a 3 city, I'm going to take it super quickly. So basically, build tall, build strong, flip enemy cities, and gobble them into my empire. My objective is to steal a couple of really good cities, use my Mapuche ability to give 15% production bonuses, maybe even if I can pick up Rua Valley, if I can pick up Casa, that would be a good wonder. Right, I'm just going to put these things down up to the north of this. This is not where I'm going to be building these things. This is basically just so that I remember them for later. Casa, this wonder, gives 15% bonus production in a city as long as it's not on my continent and there's a governor in it. It's a very particular one to set up, but that would actually give me 30% production bonus in an enemy city if I took it over and it was on a different continent. So that's a good thing to aim for. Obviously, Kilwer is always a really good one to aim for, but Amundsen Scott, that as well. Late game, but if I can get that production bonus, we can see some ridiculous things. So yeah, lots to aim for. Let's get cracking. Turn 1, and I immediately am on a plains hill. That means if I settle on the tile, I will get a bonus production in my capital I like that. There's a 2-2 tile just directly south of me with these sheep on. That's quite fun. We have salt, we have rainforest, a single mountain to the north of us, no reefs, no geothermal fissures. So again, the science start's not really huge, but I am on a river and I don't really see any particularly good settlements opportunities to like either side of me. There's no point going onto this hill. From what I can tell, if anything, I'll lose the bonus tile and the food from the sheep over there, so that's not a good thing. And then moving on to this, I think I lose the hill. So I think settling in place, I think this is going to be a perfect place for me to sit. Now, I think, looks like I'm pretty central on the map, but I am actually technically closer to the south. So I think there's going to be tundra appearing down there. Oh, there's more mountains. So already that is a slightly better camper spot than anything I had up here. He says absolutely lying because that technically is +2 because of the 2 rainforests. So okay, that's slightly better than I let it off. I need to know more about this map. I really do. It's a Pangea. We might as well explore. Let's do a quick double scout start. And I think I'm going to, well, science. I want to go to writing as quickly as possible. But I do have sheep near me. So we can look for horses, look for animal husbandry really quickly if you think that'll help. Or we can beeline writing. Last time I beelined writing, it was, a long time ago. I mean, we're going to want to get some war bonuses here, and I would like to get myself an encampment early doors to get some great general points, so we're going to go writing and then into bronze working, I think. I'd like a religion, but I do not care what religion I go for, because I would like to use a few cards. I'd like to get the oligarchy legacy bonus, that's a +4 bonus, as well as, where is it? Wars of religion. That would give me +8 combat bonus, and that could get up to +8 21 with spies when I fight someone in a golden edge, so we can get some ridiculous bonuses here. I don't really care what religion I go for today. I'm not going to be going for Feed the World, I'm not going to be going for Crusade, I'm literally going to just see what the game gives me, go along with it, and try and make a strategy from it, so could be fun. Leventa is directly south of me. That gives me colossal heads, which are something that I can never remember to put down in a proper way. I think they give adjacent faith for rainforests and woods. So you want to put them in a very rainforested and wooded area, which to be fair, I've got quite a few of, but we just need to remember to do it properly. Oh, lots of mountains already, so we can see. I'm going to start collecting campus locations. Anything +2 or above, I'm just going to keep an eye on that because you never know. We might need to come and use that later. Oh, there is a barb encampment there, but Leventa are being very clever and not letting me through. So I might not be able to nab the gold from that. Never mind. This scout is going to go and follow this river, and the other one is going to go to the north and circumnavigate the lake and see what's there. Yeah, alas, they're not going to let me through. Okay, fine. I'm going to let Leventa deal with that, and we're going to head to the north. Good thing about Leventa is that +1 faith means we are beelining a Pantheon super quickly. I'd love to get a Pantheon as early as possible. Foreign trade, that's a different continent. Hey, that is awesome, because that means we could, in theory, think about getting a proper Casa start. I can take over an enemy city and then put a governor in it, and I've got Casa up. I like the sound of that already. It's Taruga. Oh my lord, we've just found 3 city-states, and all 3 nobody's met. That is insane, including a science city-state, so I want to get libraries out really quickly. So actually going for campuses nice and quickly, I like that move. I think that's pretty awesome. Also, 5% extra science in all cities for each different strategic resource they have is amazing on a balanced start. So that's actually not a bad city-state for me at all. My capital is very much stagnating at the moment because there's very little in the way of bonus food around me. That's okay. I don't mind particularly, but I'm thinking if we do want to grow out, we're going to have to go and find some better settlement locations. So either we go immediately into another settler to get city number 2 down, or I go granary settler. But the extra 1 food isn't going to make a huge difference to my capital, being honest with you. Probably not. I'd rather get a builder to get the sheep going later. So let's go for the settler. I think that's probably not a bad move. Geothermal fissures. Venice has access to a very good campus spot over there, and actually there are more campus spots over to the right. Again, I'm not planning on settling every single one of these, it's just keeping an eye on any tile that's going to give me access to at least a +2. We can work a +2 pretty easily. Okay, right, ignore, it's going to say that it's giving me more just because of like the adjacency here, but like we'll take some away so you can see roughly the locations I'm looking at here. That is a natural wonder, and that is a useful one because I believe this is the one that gives me great general and merchant points. Yes. Okay, we now have a priority. We want to go and settle up to the north immediately. Owning just 1 of the tiles of that natural wonder means that I get 2 great general points and 2 merchant points basically per turn. That's Awesome, that'll guarantee me at least one merchant and general. And actually, the first great general is the best one. This is the one where once she's done, you can reduce war weariness by 25% permanently. Brilliant. Culture city-state to the north. Somebody has met them. Okay, cool. So we will find somebody very soon, no doubt. Code of Man means I can go God King. Let's get that Pantheon quickly. And I've got 2 scouts out. I'm going to go Survey, and then we'll see if we can keep everyone alive. Oh, there's some good camper spots here. Very good ones indeed. Actually, that technically is a +3 because of the rainforest. Let's beeline craftsmanship to get my unique improvement. Now, just a couple of these will give me some really healthy appeal early game. Like, that's a +3. That would be technically, I think, a +4 or a +3. I don't know if it rounds down or up, to be honest, but there's some really good early game culture we can get. I never use these enough. I really am going to try to a little bit. Germany. Never fun to start next to Germany, to be honest. Oh, no. At least we found them just before writing, so that's good. Oh, they're going to let me -8. Okay, there's no point trying to be friends with them. They are going to hate me just because. And you can actually see, following this river is probably going to be the best way of getting near this wonder. Although it looks like it's going to be slightly out of range of any fresh water, which is a bit of a pain. Not an easy wonder to be able to get. Oh, it looks like I might be able to go round it a little bit. Gran Colombia. Okay. Again, never super fun to start near if you're going to go for a war game, but never mind. I'm going to go animal husbandry, then into mining, then into bronze working. I'd like the encampments up. I maybe don't have to rush the encampment that quickly, but what can you do? -6 again, it was not worth it. That, unbelievably, is the first tribal village we have found all game, and a builder is probably the best thing we could have got from that. So, yeah, I'll take it. I think a relic would have maybe been the only thing that would have been better there. Okay. Oh, I set myself the challenge to only take cities using loyalty, and there's a settler. I don't know if that counts within the spirit of the challenge. I'm going to say it probably doesn't fit the spirit of the challenge. I'm going to leave it alone. That pains me. I'm just going to move away before I, oh no. Why did that have to appear right there? That is so frustrating. What can you do? So there is a barbarian to the north, and there is really no fresh water to go that way. So I'm just going to move my scout around to have a look and see where the settlement locations are. But I'm going to have to go and settle up towards this area in order to get this natural wonder, which is a bit of a problem for me. I would send the my settler out to the north, but that slinger is proving problematic. I am going immediately into campus though. I want to get as much early game science as I can, and I like that spot because I can put, hopefully, a lovely government plaza around it, give myself a good Casa opportunity spot. Maybe if I were to go Casa there, oh, not there, hang on, Casa right where that barbarian is, and then plop down a government plaza on that tile? It's probably not a very good use of my space there. Oh, because this natural wonder doesn't count as a mountain. Of course it doesn't. Okay. Ah, well, I could put the campus down on this spot. I appreciate that. That would have been a nice +3, but it's a little further away and it would have used all of my early game gold, and I just don't want to use all of that so quickly. It would be a real pain. Now, the slinger's probably going to... No, it's not going to move towards me. I was thinking it was going to see me building that district and just directly go for me there, but no. Okay, right, so if I go and settle near or on that stone, I should be able to buy the tile from the wonder really easily and start chalking off some general and merchant points super quickly into this game. I like that. That's awesome. Let's see what pantheons are still available. Probably nothing good. Divine Spark would help me to get an early game writer and or scientist. And I'm actually thinking, because Taruga is right there and I want to get my library up quickly, a Divine Spark scientist play would not be a bad idea. I can start actually beelining some great scientists early game. Faith and Breathtaking Appeal would kind of sync a little bit with my unique improvement, but I'm not hugely interested in doing that, to be fair. Breeze and Marshes would be okay. There's one for having... Oh no, the Natural Wonder is a religious bonus, isn't it, rather than a Pantheon. I think I'm going to play for the future and go Divine Spark, and then we'll go immediately for the library. It feels like one of those Pantheon choices is going to do more for me in a little bit, but I would rather wait and get the full benefit from it, so I'm happy with that. That's okay. Oh, yeah, there's loads and loads of mountains to my north, actually. Should be plenty of spaces. Oh, Mexico City, one of my favorite city-states. It means you're always going to have lovely, ecstatic cities as you go through. There is my pasture. We have a horseback riding boost and a little bit more production in my capital. I need more food rather than production. I might actually have to buy this wheat tile and that wheat tile and beeline wheel in order to get watermills. Actually, that's not a bad move. That would be a little bit of food into my capital. There's the Barb encampment. I knew it was around here somewhere. Quito is in the middle there. Saivia. Wow, we have got an aggressive sampling of civs this game. That's pretty intense. Okay. It's okay. We should be fine. But I'm just going to have to be a little bit careful of who we friend with. That's only -3, actually, so I'm going to put a delegation to Saivia. I don't want to be at war with everyone super quickly. We do want to take this a little bit step by step if we can. Canada, better. Okay, somebody that's not going to kill me, hopefully. Oh, Germany now like me because I don't have any city-state friends. I'm not entirely sure I believe that, but okay. And that Barb camp is attacking my scout. That's good because I can go and wipe it out, hopefully. And here is my second city. All this city needs to thrive and be wonderful is one tile of that natural wonder, and I believe we now have 2 general points and 2 merchant points per turn. It's going to be lovely. In fact, actually, we can have a look at camper spots immediately, and there is a +3 that I can pick up right next to the Barb encampment. But it would be +3, and that would be enough to give me the era score from that. I do like that. We might have to wait to put that one in, so in the meantime, let's just get a couple of turns of Slinger. Do I trust the AI not to attack me at some point? No, I absolutely don't. And in my capital, whilst it just, struggles to actually grow and do anything useful, I will get the library. It's 3 science per turn, and will help me to push towards this early game scientist. It looks like Gran Colombia are doing the same thing here, going all sciencey. That's okay. We don't mind what the AI really does. I just don't want them to do it fast. That's my thing. So there we go. 2 general points, 2 merchant points. That is just... I haven't started next to that wonder in a long time, and it's a really, really good one. I'm very excited about that. Oh no, I just gambled. I thought that scout would actually last on that tile. It was fortified. Nope. It died. That's a bit of a pain. I'm waiting for this barbarian to move out of the way, and I can just slip that warrior through and take the Barb encampment. I really want to do that as soon as possible. Okay, yeah, I'm not getting through to that Barb encampment. There's a lot of stuff there. Fine. That's probably not going to be a very safe place to put a campus then, if the Barbs are just going to be hanging out there and I'm not going to be able to get through. So, yeah, we might have to change my plan on that one a little bit. There's a lovely where is a +3 here? I mean, this would be a good holy site spot. That's the problem. I'm going to go on to the +2. Like a +2, that's fine. I can improve that. I don't mind that. That's okay. Okay, instead, if I'm not going to spend the gold up to the north, I'll send it down to the south near my capital, and we'll pick up that salt immediately, give myself a wheel bonus and a little bit more food into the capital, as well as giving me the opportunity to sell the salt for more than I just bought the tile for. So that's lovely. We can go and work that wheat tile as well, just to give myself a little bit more food. Bronze working is looking okay at the moment, but I'm going to get wheel first because I do think a watermill in my capital would be an amazingly effective move. Big old flood. Big old flood. Oh, okay. Luckily my city was on, 0 health anyway, or 0 population, so it really didn't matter. Do I think that warrior's going to survive? Nope, I'm going to have to pull that back. Oh my goodness, Taruga, if you get in the way of my retreat, I'm going to not be a happy chicken. Angry Ursa chicken. That's what's going to happen today. Angry! I will come raging in your direction, and I will tear your walls down. Mwah! But here is the wheat, and there is the craftsmanship tech. Civic, whatever it is, urban planning, good. And we'll go instead of survey, which is really not being very helpful. I'll put discipline in for now, because I'm getting more of my stuff. I've got a warrior to keep me safe for now, a little bit. That's okay. We'll live off this. Huzzah! A library is finished, and we're up to 10 science per turn, which is still not enough to even take over Saivia, who is the lowest science civ that I know, but never mind, it's fine. Oh, brilliant. Actually, just in time for the barbarian slinger to appear as well. So I'm hoping Taruga will keep that one occupied, but I probably should make a small standing army to go and deal with some barbs, because I don't want to get into a huge fight with them. Blech. Tell you what, I'm looking forward to a general and a merchant really early doors as well. It's going to be great. Now, I'm pretty sure owning multiple tiles of this wonder does not stack up the bonuses. So if you own at least one of these tiles, and you get the bonus. So I think even if I had a second city over from the other direction, I don't think it would stack the bonus. Like, I am more than willing to be corrected on that, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. Also, Canada is now a friend. Super Canada, yay! Wheel is done. My capital, I would like you to focus on getting that watermill up fast. That's going to be an extra food, extra production, and then one more extra food from that wheat tile. After that, I'd like to get a builder in order to get one of my unique improvements, and then we'll go from there. I've only got 9 turns though. I'm just trying to work out whether or not a golden age is looking likely or not. If I wait until the next age, I mean, the thing is, I would quite like a golden age. If we can get one, that would be awesome. Looking unlikely though. And I think going normal this time round would not be the worst thing for me at all. Like, I could live with that if I needed to. Depends if I'm the first person to meet everybody though. I guess that is gonna be the thing that decides it. I am still exploring on this map. Canada has met whoever it is, as has Germany and Gran Colombia, so they're definitely to the right. I keep sending my scout that way. You never know, it might happen. And actually, now I'm thinking get the builder first, and then I can pop my unique improvement down somewhere and get myself the extra era score. In fact, actually, bronze working will be done by that point. I can chop down that rainforest. I've still got 1-2 options there. That's not too bad. These are the sort of cities I'm looking forward to. Look at that, Germany really forward settling me. You are going to regret that, my friend. There's archery boosted. I really hope bronze working would boost, but I haven't got that extra kill. That's fine. But yeah, if I can make sure that when they are in a dark or normal age or something like that, they just don't have the loyalty to hold that city. Look at that. Minus 0.3. This is the sort of thing I need to just keep building up around this area, get really high population cities if I can. Yeah, put the loyalty pressure on. We're going to go crazy into that. There is bronze working. Where is the iron? I don't see any in my balanced start. Oh no, there's some right on a tile I was going to put a campus on. Goodness me. Okay, so there is some in my nation. That's, I guess, a good thing. Cut down that rainforest though. Ooh, I don't want that. Early Empire boosts that to 4 population. Wonderful. And I'd like sailing quickly so that I can go and get that amber. It's 2 turns. Literally, this is going to be dictated by whether or not my scout is going to be able to find whoever this is. And I might be able to. Oh my lord, we could be about to get incredibly jammy on this. Hang on, now that is a 4 guaranteed era score. I want to hold on to that for a second. There's Dido. I believe I'm going to be the first to meet everyone. So I get 3. Oh, hang on, somebody did that before. I'm sorry, what? Germany already do it? Oh, you absolute jammy thing, you. Oh, Germany played me. Okay, so I need 2 more era score. Oh, you know what the annoying thing is that if I could go on the waves, if I had a city that I could put a boat into that lake, we could do it. But I can't. There's nothing I can do at the moment. It's too early game. There's nothing I can see. I don't have any city-states to levy. I don't have anybody that I can do anything funny with. So I think it's not worth taking the era score this turn. I think I'm going to want to wait to do that until next turn. As much as it pains me to do that, I think that's probably what we're going to be wanting to do. So we'll just continue exploring with my scout. That's fine. That's okay. But yeah, I'm just going to let the turn roll over. Slightly annoying, but what can you do? So I believe that's Germany in a golden age there, because I just noticed my city is flipped to being slightly less than fully loyal. No problem for me at all. Germany's got plus 15 over there. We're just going to keep an eye on these cities. If I can cause any to flip via war, that's what I want to do. In the meantime, though, I would love it if I could get myself 3 inquiry to get more era score every time I get a library into my city, or, you know, do a Eureka or anything. In the meantime, that's awesome. That's my unique improvement. It gives a lovely +1 production and +3 culture to that tile, so we can actually get our first government really quickly now. Look at that, Canada have shot up to 7 scientist points per turn, and I just have a look. Look, 4 campuses already built, 4 of them. They have just, yeah, I love when the AI does that. It's like, yep, you know what, we're going to go sciencey today. That is our thing. That's what we're going to do. And we're going to love it. There's the watermill. The capital is growing again, and we'll go and get that amber. That's lovely. And I'm thinking, do I go trade a settler? Probably not a bad idea. Yeah, let's go trade a settler. I do need to go for more settlers, and I do need a bit more of just anything in my nation to build the economy up a little bit here. Scythia are lurking archers around my borders, but we've got a huge mountain range between us. Looks like they may be coming round actually though, so we do need to keep an eye on this. Now don't forget, Scythia is not going to escape this. If I can convert their cities with loyalty as well, I absolutely will do that. Fishing boats, good. That's 1 amber. I could sell it for quite a bit of money. If I could get a settler from that, I would be tempted to. In fact, actually, that that luxury is giving me nothing right now. So I will sell it, and I will sell it for either 217 gold or 155. Like, I would rather take it up front and use it first. Governor, I think Pingala has got to be the governor for me, just to make sure that I've got a lot of science coming in and great people points and all this sort of stuff. So we'll do that. Pingala, it's just who and where I put it in. Like, Pingala could go into my second city to keep it loyal, but I think that's going to be fine because my capital is going to continue growing. Yeah, I'd rather just load my capital up with fun things. This is a good scientist, but I would love the scientist that gives me a 3 library. So we'll wait and see. Yeah, we can pick her up in a second, hopefully, unless Germany is going to buy them, but they shouldn't, so that's okay. Ooh, extra science and an extra envoy with Taruga, which means that I have picked up that city-state. Lovely. Yeah, there's so much space over to the left. I mean, Scythia is probably going to steal quite a bit of it, but if I can keep on it, I will. Now, I'm planning to build Pingala into a great person generating machine, an absolute merchant of chaos, so an encampment in the city would be really helpful, but I really didn't want to spend any gold. I'm going to have to pop it down there. It's not the best campus for me to be on, encampment for me, but I don't know if I'm going to really need to defend. I might do though, so maybe pop it there just in case Scythia attack from the north. I'm saving for a settler though, so I will put it down there. It feels like a really weird space to put it, but I think that's an okay spot. Valletta. Ooh, Valletta. Very nice. Oh, look at that. What a surprise. Scythia attacked me. Okay, now what we're going to do is hopefully a little bit of diplomacy. I just picked up archery, by the way, so that's looking good. But who has Scythia met? Germany. Will you join in? Will you protect me from Scythia? No, they won't. Okay, we're not going to have any friends. Never mind. Let's get the archer going. Let's do that really quickly. Bam. And actually that gave me an envoy in Jerusalem and Valletta. We've got horse archers that are going to start appearing from the other direction as well. This is not going to be an easy war at all. Is the encampment what I want to be building in my capital? I think it probably is. But I'm thinking a library may be a bit of a fool's errand here. I'm going to stop building that, and I'm going to start building archers. I'm going to flick to a Gogi when I can, and I'm going to do a foolish thing, and I'm going to actually use my gold to buy in the great scientist. Now, that feels... I didn't want to lose her to Germany. I can rush the library into that city, give myself the extra science, give myself the extra defensive strength. Like, I think that's a good move for me. Let's go masonry as well. I might be able to get limes in quickly. Oh yeah, look, if you want to archer my city, that is totally fine. I am chill with that because I can just archer you right back, friend. Who would like my salt? I'm feeling very salty right now. It's fine. It's fine. Got my money again. Good. Lots of horse archers. Lots of things at the moment. Oh no, the city-state, of course. The city-state's going to be a problem, isn't it? Okay, so let's get that library in quickly. I can't very easily get rid of that. Actually, Germany might though. If Germany puts another envoy in that city-state, that would do me a solid. Ideally, what I need to do is give this city a little bit more defensive strength to stop it from being hit so badly. And the toughest unit I can buy at the moment is a heavy chariot. 28 strength. Pretty good. I could wait to a horseman or a swordsman, but it's going to be quite a lot of time. I'm going to get the heavy chariot. That will improve my city from 17, because I think that's based on warrior strength. So I'm hoping that'll push it to about 25. Oh, to 20. Okay, well, that's not as exciting as I thought it would be, but it's at least a little bit of an improvement, and I'll bring that heavy chariot over as quickly as it will go to come and help defend. Time for Ragogi. I think that's absolutely something I'm going to have to do immediately. You can see my this city is now loyal again, mainly because of the population growth, but don't forget I have a nice +4 bonus that comes from any city within 9 tiles of a city with a governor in it, which is really, really cool. I like that bonus, and that's my capital giving that one already. I'm actually not going to focus on Scythia's archers. I'm going to focus on these warriors from a city-state. I don't want any anything with a melee attack getting within range of my empire. That, I think, is going to be the biggest problem for me. Pingala, let's give you... Where are you going to go? Connoisseur to start with, then grants, and we'll work out from there. Garrison in the city. There we go. That's a good thing. This is really, really, really much stronger now. And the general and the merchant appear on the same turn. Perfect. So I believe my great general at the moment is a little bit useless because I don't have any troops that are strong enough to benefit from her wisdom, but I will do soon. I think a horseman is probably the most useful thing for me because I actually do have horses coming in. There's the merchant. Now this gives me a 3 copy of a luxury resource in my capital as long as I can sort of get over to it. And I'm thinking, is there something that I couldn't get in my capital, something a little further away? Picking up gypsum and marble. I think actually Germany, if I can get open borders with you, yeah, for 13 gold, that's fine. Let's go and get that wine. I think that wine is a really, really handy thing to have. Yeah, Scythia is kind of blocked off here. They can't bring any of their troops forward, so they have sort of scuppered themselves. I don't mind that at all. Right, yeah, well, we'll just keep on defending, keep on firing. So far, so good. An encampment is now finished as well. Grand Columbia will start picking up great generals pretty quickly. So I'm just, specking up my capital a little bit, making sure that we can sort of move on. This barracks, that'll give me housing, and it'll also mean that my archers and all my other defensive forces that I produce from my capital have extra experience, which is a lovely thing as well. Horseback riding is now done, and I have a spare archer. Let's quickly go and get ancient walls, which is going to be quite a difficult build, but if I can pick that up, that would be great. And I'm actually going to see if I can just kill that archer quickly. There we go. Look, we've got the double attack. That's much, much better. The defense is here. It's on the way. We're going to go and save my troops. It'll be fine. And here is a 3 copy of wine in my capital. Yay! I can sell the wine as well for gold. Actual proper gold. Who's just declared war on me? Oh no, Jerusalem. Tamiris has really got a lot of city-states on side at the moment. That's a little bit worrying. Now, I have an option. I can go oligarchy. That'll give my warrior extra combat strength, which isn't super helpful at the moment. Or I can go classical republic. Now, that'll give me 1 more housing and 1 more immunity in both cities. I'm on 0 immunities in this city, plus 1 in that one. It would make a huge difference, but it would be minor. I think to save me from war weariness, we're going to go classical republic for now. The great person points, very handy. So that's not too bad an option. We will switch to oligarchy when we're about to get our government plaza tier 1 building, because I want that +4 going into the late stages of the game. There's a Gogi. I'm not building troops at the moment, so instead conscription is probably better. And then I'll pick up extra 2 gold from trade routes. It's a little bonus, but it's a good one. It checks out. I'm up to 11 gold per turn. Lovely. No. Don't you be moving units in to try and kill the city. That is not on. I don't like that at all. Okay, right, we're going to have to move that warrior in. You to there. You to there. The city's now got 30 strength. Oh, is that going to be enough? I don't even know if that's going to be enough. I'll injure that unit, but I won't kill it. Is that worth it? Can I move? I could move my heavy chariot forward a tile. I'm just thinking if I... This is the thing, if I kill the spearman, that warrior will come back. I don't know if that spearman will attack because it's injured. I'm going to take the gamble on the fact that it won't. This could be a major miscalculation, but we will see. They're going to attack. Is it going to attack? Oh, it's going to switch and attack. Oh, that is very lucky we didn't lose a city there. Very lucky indeed. Okay, we're going to have to think about this carefully now. This garrison attack is going to kill the warrior. Then I can move the warrior in to that tile to block the defense. Then this archer to there to kill the spearman. Oh, it doesn't get the kill. That's a bit annoying. Horse chariot, you just cause yourself to be a bit more defensive. Great general over to that tile to try and get one of these warriors to go and attack that instead. Yep, so Scythia is still attacking the city. Oh yeah, okay. City-state is cycling units around. That is a little bit better. We'll just get every unit kill we can for now. I've got myself a fortification on that tile. That's looking much better. We now have a barracks in my capital. Lovely, 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 lovely. I really want that wheat so I can get a little bit more food into my capital. Like, my capital is the weak link here, but if I can make peace Nope, Scythia does not want peace. Who have they met still? Only Germany. They are being very, very clever not to meet anybody else because I cannot like start a world war in my own defense, which I totally would not do, but I am absolutely tempted to do. Oh, don't you steal my trader. I am not going to be happy if you do that. Fine, I'll have to make another archer. I need some defensive force right now. I'll pick up more general points per turn from Strategos. I think that's worth doing because I want to take as many of these early game great generals as we can. Okay, there is a horseman coming through. That's not good. That is not good at all. I need this city to very quickly sort itself out. Oh, that horseman's trouble. That horseman is absolutely trouble. I need to block off now all of the access points into this city. So this Harry Chariot is going to have to try and survive. That's a bit painful. Let's get garrison in on that one. This city-state's now flipped over. Oh, this defense is trying and it is difficult. Let's get this attack off quickly. That'll be good. Oh, it's all ranged attacks. It's all ranged attacks, but somehow we're surviving. I need you to just hold, friend, and I need to kill that horseman as quick as possible. How are they going to respond? Still attacking the city. The horseman is still trying to get through my heavy chariot. Okay, the heavy chariot's healing. That's fine. Can I get the kill on the horseman? Oh, not quite. Not quite. Oh, this, by the way, is going to be... If I move my great general... Can I lure a troop away? I might be able to. I'm going to move you there. This is going to be a cheeky settler purchased in this city. And I'm going to run it down, settle towards this sort of space between me and Germany. If I can get that space, that'll be good. Okay, it's replaced itself with a warrior. The horseman has run off. I believe that means that this defense is now a little bit more successful. We're going to see if I can just push out now, do a little bit exploring with my general, and now, yep, settler can run through. Good. Oh, the warrior's really trying to push through my heavy chariot here. You must be able to level up soon. Not quite. Unbelievable. Fine. Keep defending. We're doing amazing work right now. This is absolutely amazing work. Just attack, really push back, and there is a great general. Now I'm wondering, do I get this one for free promotion or do I wait? I'm going to pass because I believe... Oh yeah, Boudica is much better. Actually being able to convert barbarians later into the game, really handy. Oh, as soon as this war goes up, I'm going to feel much better about everything. Yes, lovely. One attack, wall attack. We can keep ourselves a lot safer now. Good. Everyone pull back. My archers are going to have so much more of a defensive position now. And we have Boudica, second great general as well. Sun Tzu, pick him up. That would be an amazing addition. But this war with Scythia is looking a lot more comfortable than it did a few moments ago. City number 3. It's taken a little while to get this one down, but I believe there is a delicious campus, +4 campus down here, which I'm going to take advantage of. Thank you so much. And I think this mine is going to boost, there we go, apprenticeship. So now I can get man-at-arms. I have no iron. There is iron there, but I need to pick some up. But once I have that, I can get man-at-arms, give my cities a lot more defense, and suddenly Scythia's archer, rush, horseman rush, whatever they're rushing, it's not going to be as problematic. We settle too close. Do I? I'm going to take the 30 favour. Yeah, go on, man. I'm going to promise... Oh, I'll take 60 favour. Sure, I actually don't know if there is anywhere else I could settle closer. So, yeah, 60 diplomatic favour. What will that sell for? Oh, quite a bit. Yeah, that was a city that was definitely worth settling. I'm going to take Strategos off for a second because I've got settlers and builders that I want to produce right now, and Charismatic Leader will help additionally. This is all looking okay. I might pick up another scientist in a second if I'm lucky. Got merchants still coming through, but it's a sort of a weird time right now where I'm trying my absolute best to continue leveling my capital up. I need to just focus on getting some of these food tiles out. I want to settle. I do want to continue settling. Is that another city-state down there? There's an industrial one. That'll help my capital quite a bit. Again, lock that tile in. Thank you. I need you to level up. Oh, this might screw Scythia over a little bit. 1, 2, and Jerusalem flips away. Oh, they're not going to like that, but that might be some of the army that they were sending towards me. If we're lucky, that will help a little bit. Buenos Aires, oh, actually, that's a good thing I haven't really thrown envoys in there because it looks like Gran Colombia are actually killing Buenos Aires. Harsh, but fair. Oh, that city-state has just flipped again. Oh, That's annoying. Don't do that. I don't want you to attack me, please. I'm happy to chill. Might be able to pull a little one off here. I want this horseman to run, kill Boudica with my archer just waiting on the hill behind. They can't see my archer from where they are, so they're going to attack, hopefully, the great general. I can run away. Oh, they didn't take the bait. That's unfortunate. Never mind. Great scientist. 2 random technologies. Oh yeah, perfect. That will give me enough era score to get myself a golden age next time round. And then, hopefully, we can start just building the population pressure up a little bit more. Dido, yes, I'd love to be friends with you as well. Perfect, but if we can build population pressure up a little bit and watch Scythia fall into a dark age, we might be able to see some of our cities be able to flip. That's what I'm hoping. I'm now building settlers for dear life. We need to expand out. I am not happy with this start in the sense that I have been a little bit under the cush. We are being attacked. Oh, I can build amber. There we go. Look, all my cities are happy now. That's really handy. But I'd like to get the Casa soon. That involves me going for cartography. But I just feel with the continents as they are, look at this, pretty much everything else around me is on a different continent. So Casa is going to make me be able to take somebody's city very soon and get a huge sort of scientific hub. Could be really fun. Well, I tell you what, it's a sneaky place to put a city, but it would help to put some population pressure on Scythia. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to go and settle on that rainforest. And actually, I might be able to put another campus down around the government plaza. Let's just reorganize this a little bit. If I put the government plaza down on that tile instead, and we've got a city there, and then I can build a campus next to that with some rainforest around it for a bit. Yeah, so it's only a +2, but a +2 is better than a +0. That's what Ursa says. Oh, okay, Scythia baited me. I went to chase the horseman down, and they just switched it, and now the horseman is absolutely going to kill me. So run away quickly. I would really like it, Scythia, if you actually please went to peace with me, please. Oh, Germany will go to war now, but for obscene amounts of money. If I settle this city, what's the chance that I can actually keep it? I don't know. I don't feel like it's as high a chance as I would like to admit. There's ironworking, by the way. I'm going to have to just go for it and then hope that we can get those walls up quickly. Oh, yeah, that just smacked into my archer. That's not great, but it's okay. Because of this natural wonder, I can put some really good, improvements down to give me more culture, just helping me rush things like recorded history. Recorded history is going to get me out of some of this problem. Scythia just do not want peace. They know they have me on the ropes here, and I'm not enjoying this at all. But what can you do? Archer, back to the city. Start firing on that horseman. Wow, that's really strong. Ideal terrain, strength bonus from difficulty. No, it feels like that's stacked up a lot more than it actually is. A merchant who gives me 3 doses of 60 gold. That's something I do like. If I send you from the capital, I can go for a salt and an incense, which is pretty cool. I could rush that iron. That's another thing that I could do. Yeah, iron is really important because I need to get a man at arms as quickly as possible. So yeah, go and get that iron. Not a bad move, that. How much is this? 72 production needed. Oh, yeah, I'm just going to sacrifice the builder here. We're going to chop that. The wall is almost done now, which is good. This builder is there, and I'm going to try and use Boudica to move the horseman to that tile instead. Lovely mine on some mercury. Beautiful. Actually, my cities are ecstatic. I don't know how that happened, but okay. We will accept it. That is good. Actually, Grand Columbia want to be friends. I will accept that. Yes, please. Come on, Scythia. Have you met anyone yet? Oh, they're so clever. They're not meeting anybody because they know as soon as they do, they'll have another war declaration on them. So they're like, no, it's all fine. Oh, the attack Boudica worked, actually. So we're going to just keep moving Boudica around. See if we can pull that attack off again. Okay, it did not work this time. And unfortunately, it looks like Scythia is building a lot of army to come and get me now. Okay, we need to do some serious trading here as soon as possible. I'm going to move Boudica back to there in the hope that they just pull some units into a strange attacking formation that I can take advantage of. Bengala's going to pick up grants. Grants are good. Grants give me more great people. Great people is pretty much the only thing right now that is keeping me in this game. Oh, big attack on the city. Big attack on the city. Actually, the scout, though, the scout did well. That actually blocked that horseman from doing anything productive for a turn. And now I can go 1, 2. Oh, doesn't quite kill it. But come on, Scout, you can do it. Oh, and of course it healed. Oh, that was a mistake. I forgot that it healed. Oh, Scythier has too many fun abilities, and that is just not good. Anyway, there's the second source of iron. That's a little bit better. Come on, you come back to here. This wall is helpful. Here is the Golden Age, though. Golden Age. So, can we use this to defend ourselves? Yes, actually, Scythier is in a Dark Age. I was hoping, weirdly, they'd go in Golden, because then I'd get the 10 combat strength against them, but alas, not to be. And finally, a very special shout-out goes to Glorious Petra, I Am, Salty Tech, Matthew Wilkinson, Paul Coffey, Doughboy91, Sean Gratis, Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Davalex, Skeptical Bear, Kroger Brand Trail Mix, Alex Noob, Cinnamon Beard, Portland, Petra Ryan, Matthew Hatch, Amir EC, Henry, Rom88, Radiatore, Private Selection, Genoa Salami, Boy Zorro, Callum Billy, Garrett Gowan. Thanks everyone!